Hello, my name is Joe Garcia. I'm a personal trainer and a wellness coach. I've been a personal trainer and a wellness coach since 1992. And today I just wanted to promote a book that I wrote titled How to Get Rid of Your Skinny Self, written by me. And the book looks like this. And I'm basically selling this at Amazon.com for $9. So if you go to Amazon.com, if you type in the title "How to Get Rid of Your Skinny Self," you'll find my book in there. Or you can also type in Edgar G. Garcia, and you'll find my book at Amazon, selling for only $9. I used to sell it for $16, and I decided to just go down and just sell it for $9. And the reason why I went down from $16 to $9 is because my first bodybuilding book, when I first bought it, it was $9. This was way back in the mid 80s. Back then when I was in high school, my friends and I, we would always trade bodybuilding books, trade magazines during lunchtime, and we would take it home, read it, bring it back, then trade it again. And those were some fun memories. Anyway, I decided to just go $9 with it. I says, what the heck? I know I'm not going to make a whole lot of money out of it, but at least I'll get my information out there. Some of you might have known me from the past too, because I had two websites going. I had hitbodybuilding.com and naturalhit.com. Those were my two websites that I had since I believe since 1999, and I closed it down in 2011. After my wife passed away, I decided to just close everything down. Anyway, how I got to the title "How to Get Rid of Your Skinny Self," which is, by the way, a long title. Anyway, that was actually my late wife's idea. She wanted me to publish a book, and she actually didn't really give that title. I just gave that title because she was actually making fun of my pictures back then because I was so skinny. She said, you should just write a manuscript and just call it "How to Get Rid of Your Skinny Self." But the original title I was going to go for was "High Intensity for Muscle Density." That was going to be the original title. But like I said, after she passed away, I decided to just go with what she mentioned. So just keeping it more for sentimental reasons, that title. Anyway, the original plan was for me to hire someone that was very skinny. We did find someone back then that worked out in our gym. He reminded me so much of myself, and I noticed when I was observing him, he was making the same mistakes as I was making way back then. I was training high volume, the kind of high volume that Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno, Frank Zane were doing back then. I was pretty much following what they were doing. And I actually wanted to hire this guy. I was going to pay him and pay for his food and supplements. And I wanted to see if I could train him for about 12 weeks. 12 weeks and see if I could get that results I was after. And I was going to base my manuscript or my book on him. But after my wife got sick in 2007, everything completely changed. The manuscript that I started in 2006 got put on hold because of that, and then all sorts of problems started happening with her. So this got put on the back burner. And after she passed away in 2011, I totally ignored this book. I didn't pursue it anymore. Till it got to 2016, I had the urge to go ahead and finish up the manuscript. And I didn't really do a whole lot because I already wrote so much to it. All I did was just I added a little bit more information, which I basically based it on myself, based it on my experience as a trainer, and how I came about discovering HIIT bodybuilding. Even though back then I was a huge Mike Metzer fan, I didn't discover HIIT through him. I actually discovered it through Ellington Darden, because Ellington Darden published a whole bunch of high intensity training book. And I actually stumbled into it by accident at the public library. The Friends of the Bookshops, they were selling it for a dime. So I bought that book for a dime. And after I picked that up, all of a sudden I'm hooked on Ellington Darden's book. I started reading more and more of his publications. All right. Anyway, I hope you do support me on this. It would mean so much to me, so much to my late wife, and so much to my family. And again, my name is Edgar Garcia, and I have a book, How to Get Rid of Your Skinny Cell, and I'm selling it for Amazon.com for only $9. All right, God bless you all. Bye-bye.